And now a few moments with Morgan Sheppard and Kim Coates.
Such a phenomenal actor, dude, and you've been doing this for so long, and you and I talked before we started this about independent films. And you and I have both done quite a few independent films. And today, it's hard to make movies, as we know. There's big, medium, and small. Mm-hmm. And let's talk about the one you just finished in Texas. And
Crew of Seven.
Crew of Seven, the whole thing.
Feature. And it works. And believe me, it works. I was in the RSC, I was in a fairly well-known production of Henry V, about 1972, 73. We did it with 14 people. You don't need the baggage, you don't need the excess. And the same with this particular film we were doing, guerrilla filmmaking in Galveston, filming in a live bar. And people were coming in and out, being served beer. I'm standing there waiting to do a shot. Oh yeah, and a guy walks, "Oh, I want a Bud Light." Okay, and so
did you get him?
I had to get him a Bud Light, and but I couldn't find a bottle cap, and I'm looking for a glass, and suddenly the real bartender says, "We don't use glasses because we have a lot of fights." So, okay, so you learn from doing that. I mean, that's what it's about, actuality, and it's about behavior. And predominantly, you want to know what I teach?
Please.
Do not think of victory or of defeat, but only of cutting and killing. Musashi's 5 rings. Think about it. A lot of American actors are taught to win. Goal. Super objective. It's too far ahead.
Yeah.
Play the moment.
Yeah.
In the here and now. Do not think of victory, that's ahead, or defeat, that's behind you, but only of the here and now.
I love that.
Cutting and killing. That's it. And finally now, after learning since 1995, a little bit about acting, I am who I say I am. I no longer do change for the sake of change, which is what I used to do. I've got to be different. I must be different. Yeah, I must be. Oy, oy, oy. Bad acting, overacting, forcing. No, simplify, dig. It's something like you measure love by depth of time, not by length of time. You measure performances now, I do, by how much bedrock can I get down to in terms of total simplicity and getting this voice, which is examine your greatest strength and there's your greatest weakness. Get my voice.
But it's a beautiful voice, and you've had it your whole life.
Okay, maybe. So
get
that out of the way. I've got to get that out of the way because that's gonna hold me back. So I treat every role now as what's the obstacle.
It's great, Morgan.
Isn't it great?
No, it's great, buddy. I have to ask you this. I have a daughter who's going to be following in my footsteps. You have a son, Mark, who I adore and have been lucky enough to work with. People might find this interesting. If you have a child, a kid, that's your baby, your babies, and they grow up and they want to pursue the arts, right? Which mine has now, my little one. Mark did. What was that like for you as a dad? What would you do? What would Mark say?
You welcomed it. Yeah, it's been good to me.
So did I.
It's been good to me.
But
he's good and he's smart. I knew he was smart. If I would have worried if he wasn't quite so smart. I really would feel because he would not be able to protect themselves.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it'd be a little tougher.
She can.
Right.
My boy can.
Yeah.
He really can.
Yeah.
So I thought, whatever's going to happen to you, and a lot of it has happened to him, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
Morgan, again, family. You don't stop. I'm a family guy too. How did you meet your wife?
We met in a bar at Stratford East. I was 30. I was playing a 70-year-old drunk from Western Row, Porter, in an Irish musical, and I can't sing. I've been taught to sing this Camolia. Come on, you young fellows, and listen to my song, etc. That's the funny voice time I was doing it then. Dominic Bean taught me how to sing that thing. And this stunningly beautiful 19-year-old approached me in the bar after the performance and said, "I've seen the play 4 times. What role do you play?" And I said, "Oh, I play the old man who sings at the end." We talked for 4 hours and we were married 3 months later.
That's beautiful.
And that's 48 years ago.
Congratulations, man.
And it saved my life.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Morgan Sheppard.
And you, sir.